Barnheiser driving, leaning, got it, huge bucket. And Northwestern is going to take a timeout with 16.3 to go.
And the poise there by Brooks Barnheiser, a guy who didn't play hardly at all as a freshman. They're in crunch time, being asked to make a play. Never gets sped up, operates around the basket, showing off the soft touch there with the right hand.
More to play for these two teams after tonight regardless. Mike DeCourcy has Northwestern as a 7 seed, 21 wins overall, and he's got the Nittany Lions as a 10 seed right now in the NCAA tournament. But the tournament they're focused on is here at the United Center, and this has turned into a whale of a ball game.
It really has. Both teams making plays here in overtime. Have to imagine that the Hoosiers in the hallway gearing up for a second game that's going to be high fireworks as well.
Indiana and Maryland next. There'll be about a 25-minute break in between games. Do you foul after they get it in, or do you wait after a trap?
You still have time to trap, but if you don't get it right away, you're taking that foul. I think if you can, you want Clary to be the guy that shoots these foul shots.
Andrew Funk gets it into Lundy. He's trapped. And a timeout.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Chris Collins can't believe the timeout was granted.
I'm pretty surprised myself.
But Penn State, for the moment, can breathe a sigh of relief.
So Andrew Funk is going to be the player calling timeout. I just don't know how you grant that timeout. I mean, there's two hands from both teams on the ball. He's tied. He's tied up as Funk is calling the timeout. That's just. And Courtney Green got it, and so did Brooks Wells. That's a total break for Penn State.
Each team now with one timeout, so Penn State still has another if they need it. But yeah, big break with 13.7 remaining. Same formula, one trap and then foul.
I think so. I think it is.
And once again, Andrew Funk will inbound it. Barron jumping into Clary. And back to Funk, up ahead, nobody's home. Precious seconds ticking. 7.1, Lundy will shoot it.
Boy, they could have taken the foul on Clary. And because of the lack of volume in his percentage, I did say I thought the first trap was good, but having an awareness of who caught the basketball, I'd rather have him at the line than Seth Lundy.
Yeah, Lundy, an 80% shooter.
They went for that trap, but boy, that was close.
Lundy got it, all net. Can he get it back to a two-possession game?
Right now, if you're Penn State, you're talking about fouling situations if this does not go.
And it doesn't go.
Will they do it?
Bowie.
Oh,
yes,
they do. And that was well communicated from the Penn State bench. It's not easy to do that when you don't have a timeout, but give credit to Micah Shrewsbury and the 5 Nittany Lion players on the floor for being together with the plan. Andrew Funk running down, I believe it was Boo Buie, and committing the foul.
Boo Buie just went over to Chris Collins. I'm wondering if he told him make the first, miss the second.
You're running out of time here.
You got to make the first. He does. 88% shooter. Will he try to intentionally miss the second? Everybody in this building is on their feet. Missed it. Barry. Oh, Deej.
He didn't know it was time.
He almost hit it, and it's over. Penn State escapes on to the semifinals.
didn't know the time, and he still got it to the rim. It almost went down, but Chase Audige all by himself could have corralled the ball and shot it normal. What a way to end the game. And regardless, it still almost went down. This is not an easy play for a player because you're thinking that ball's been knocked up in the air. You don't feel like you have time where you can glance up because that's wasting precious seconds. But Audige could have come down and shot it normal, and instead he takes it off 1 foot with about 1.1 seconds. And it still almost went in.
Yeah, it was tantalizingly close, but not to be for Northwestern. And the Cats, although they had their highest seed ever in the Big Ten tournament, they go one and done. And if there was any doubt about Penn State's NCAA tournament hopes, there are no more doubts. They are in the dance.